Hello Taurus, and welcome to your March 2017 Tarotscopes. Now we will be covering your home and your family, your career goals and aspirations. We'll be looking at your finance, health and well-being, and of course your relationship areas around you. So here we go. Okay, so the first thing that you do have around you in connection with the home and the family. Look, you've got the Emperor sitting here. This means that you're in for a very stable and very structured time. Good contracts and agreements. You're going to be finding the importance of people in your life is about having stability. You may be looking at challenging your relationships or friendships or even your home dynamics to be a lot more structured. So better routines going in here. This is a male dominated card, so regardless if you're female or male, you may be finding that you're dealing a lot more to do with authority or the morality that comes with people and situations. Maybe you could be finding you're dealing with government during this period of time or official areas such as forms and documents. If it's to do with family, well then obviously males are going to be quite prevalent in your life during this period of time, whether it's through discussion or just in everyday interaction. The best part of this, it shows you whatever you have desired, wanted or wished will come together quite nicely, but it also is about reaching the necessary compromises to keep everybody and everything happy. In connection with your career goals and aspirations. Now you've picked up the Two of Pentacles in reverse. This tells you that everything's about to fall into place. You may be finding that you've been waiting on a little bit of information. It's about to be highlighted during this period of time, which is going to be fantastic. At least you know where you stand. Now if you've been juggling work, putting your efforts in, looking at ways that you can kind of open up this energy for yourself, okay, you're going to be finding that it comes together quite nicely throughout this period of time. However, it does mean that this is a little bit of energy and effort that you've put in before to get the results that you want now. It is talking about great time for applications and forms, putting your name forward for a promotion or negotiating new terms. You're going to see great successes. For those that are looking for work, you may be finding that there is a couple of opportunities around you. Perhaps the word training or traineeship might come up. You may be finding it's a two-step program, 2 steps of interviews. Whatever it is here, it shows here fantastic results coming out. You're going to be feeling a lot more complete, and this could have a lot to do with those that are helping you through, but I see some fantastic results. Okay, on the financial fronts, look, you've got the Queen of Swords in reverse. This tells me you're quite determined to get through the best way that you can. Now you may be finding that there has been a little bit of dysfunction on the financial areas for some time. You're about to pop this back up into a more productive and more what we call abundant time. However, it is going to say don't stray too far from the budget or the income, what we have coming in compared to what we've got going out. And if you do this, you'll be finding that you're not as battered and worn when you get through this month of financially. I do see money returning okay to the bank account, but you just could be finding that you're playing a little bit of catch up in the meantime, but don't sway too far from your budget, because you'll see here that you've got some fantastic results if you don't. In connection with your health and well-being. Now look, you've got the Five of Swords in reverse. This generally talks about there's a problem with the regime or routines that you're doing. So the digestive system or the sleeping patterns are going to be a little bit out of kilter. You're going to need to take time to work at this. Do I need to use an elimination diet? Do I need to go and see a professional or doctor or medical area to get things back into order? And you're aggravated by this. It's almost like as if every time you think you're on the right path, something seems to be cropping up. It's just the body's way of saying, I need you to challenge me to get going. And maybe if you've already been on a bit of a detox, it's the body eliminating the waste, the things that you don't need. The biggest thing I do get here is be kind to yourself. Don't over push any boundaries. Look at where your energy levels are. See how you can keep things on par. I feel you've got some fantastic results around here, except you're just feeling it's not happening quick enough. So just stick to the plan and I feel some fantastic results. In connection with your relationship areas, look, you've got the Four of Cups here. Now Normally this tells you that you're a little bit dissatisfied how situations are going. You may be having a little bit more higher of an expectation of what you believe love and romance should be, or those that you consider to respect you as a friendship and are involved in your life, such as family and so forth. And you may be looking at this and going, you know what, things haven't lived up to my expectations. I haven't really kind of felt like everybody's kind of giving me exactly the same back. Hang on, just slow down. This is not a time to jump to conclusions. Perhaps other things have been happening on the outside. Maybe the level of what you're expecting from them, they cannot deliver right now. It's not saying it won't happen, okay? And you're going to be very happy with the results. Maybe you need to work out what needs to change within yourself first. This is about looking at your relationship and seeing the beautiful dynamics of such and working on the positives rather than the negatives. Seeing what changes can be made. Look, you may not get a lot of results this month. However, it's just saying just go with the flow. You'll find that things do work out a little bit more satisfactory if you take the pressure off situations. Now, for those that are single and looking, I think you've been through enough, okay? It's time for the universe to start delivering, and love is sitting around this month. Don't jump in with both feet just yet, because you could find that you're meeting several people, okay? Or you are privy to several introductions, which could give you an option of looking at which one will be a little bit more favorable. Hang on, okay? Let everything kind of mature and come together and pop itself out. And by doing so, you may be finding that you're actually quite happy with situations and you're making more proactive, plans in being able to catch up or to develop or redevelop this friendship or relationship into something more. Okay, I thank you so much, everybody, for taking the time. I hope you've enjoyed your March 2017 Tarotscopes. Thank you and enjoy your month.